Hey guys, thanks for joining me for another Dokkan Battle video, and today we are doing another one of the new missions for these fights for the worldwide celebration. So this is the Cellmax Red Zone, and this is the Extreme Types versus Cellmax. Now the one thing is I'm pretty much using like a Zamasu team here, but we're not using AGL Zamasu because I recorded this before his EZA came out. So if you're wondering like why aren't you using Zamasu as your AGL unit, that's why. Because ideally, I think for my AGL unit, I'm just using AGL Goku Black just because he's a support unit. But yeah, AGL Zamasu is like a way better unit to use here. But I knew that Red Zone Cellmax isn't like nearly as hard as like Metal Cooler Core, so I was just fine. Like hopping in with this team, getting it done. And sure enough, we get it done on like our first try. I think it's kind of interesting because, you know, with the super type and extreme type missions, like they are really trying to showcase the leader skills of the new units, being that like as a backup, you can do any super or extreme unit in the game at 150%, which I think is really good. So like there might be newish players that could maybe hop in and get this done. Like if you get, say, the new Zamasu, a couple units on the banner, and then you have some other units that maybe were in your box that are decent enough that maybe they're not on like the Future Saga or whatever, or the three main categories, but they're extreme class, you could use them here, right? So very cool, very creative of them to try to showcase the leader skills, right? And then what was really cool is they did on the Metal Cooler Core, they did Terrifying Conquers and Powerful Comeback, which if you think about it, those were the main categories from last year's Worldwide. So they're trying to showcase off the Carnival Goku in the STR Cooler from last year, and they're on the banner. So that's very cool. Well, I guess Carnival Goku isn't, but he will be in the Part 2 banners, like almost assuredly. So yeah, it's very cool that they did that, showcasing like last year's units' leader skills there. It was a very cool idea. So here we go. We're just popping through here. And, you know, we're going to try to get our STR Goku Black. We're going to try to get him his killing blow. We definitely will try to do that. But here's the thing. This is where it's bad. Like, this isn't a fight where you can get the killing blow because it's only one phase, right? It's just Cell Max and he keeps transforming. So that's the big flaw with the killing blow, right? I did do a previous fight that I recorded where we were getting the killing blow, and it's kind of fun. But yeah, the killing blow mechanic, the Dokkan should just never do that. That is a terrible mechanic. Like, get that out of here. We don't want to see it. Not at all. So we got Zamasu, AGL Goku Black, and then we got the physical Zamasu here. My physical Zamasu is at 90%, so pretty good. And he is max links here. I believe I recorded this after they were max links. I think so, yes. So here's the friend Zamasu. I guess I don't know what his stats are, but 7 mil attack stat, we'll take it. And then this physical Zamasu, I do kind of wish he was a little bit better. Like, his support is great, but his dodge isn't, like, super reliable, right? He's better against, what is it, super class enemies, but, you know, all the hard content in the game is extreme class. We really do need to see, like, a red zone. Like, what is it? We have the one Gamma stage that has super class, but otherwise every red zone's extreme. So I think there's two things I would like to see. I would like to see new super class, like, premium red zone fights. And then I would also like to see, well, it took 300k there, so you can see not the craziest. I would also like to see an extreme class legendary event, right? Like a, you know, like a legendary Frieza event or a legendary Cell event. I don't think we would see that during this celebration, but during a celebration where those characters fit the themes, I think I would like to see that. Could they do a legendary Zamasu event? Maybe. I'm trying to think of, like, if there could be enough phases, right? So I guess you could have, maybe you would start with, like, Zamasu and Gowasu, because he's, like, actually, like, super class there. But then he would go to just solo Zamasu, like, kind of turning evil. Then you could do the Zamasu Goku Black, so the unit that is, like, Goku but wearing Zamasu's clothes. And then from that, you could do, like, just normal Goku Black. Then you could do Goku Black Rose. Then you could do Goku Black Rose and Zamasu. Then you could do like Fusion Zamasu, and then you could do Corrupted. Yeah, there's actually like more than enough phases they could do. So they actually could do. I just did that off the top of my head, but yeah, there's definitely enough phases they could make for like a legendary Zamasu event. So sure, bring it out. We would love to see that. A new legend, and that would actually be a good type of fight to showcase like the Tech Trunks, because we need more events that are really long. So yeah, doing like a really big fat long legendary Zamasu event with like 10 phases, like that would be awesome. I would be all in on that, and give them like red zone stats, but have it be like 10 phases, take you like 15 to 20 turns. That would be actually really cool. I would be down for that for sure. Because we haven't gotten a legendary event since the legendary Vegeta one, and I do feel like we're due for another one, right? So sure, you can chalk that up to my weird prediction. We're gonna get a legendary Zamasu event. That would be great. Could you imagine in like part 2 or part 3 a legendary Zamasu event? That would be sick. That would be sick. Let me know what kind of event you would want to see, but I think that's one that I would like to see. And who knows? Maybe we'll get a new collection of epic battles. They do that once in a while during Worldwide. I think those are pretty fun too. Collection of epic battles I like because it kind of showcases like some short fights, and then also you get a big long fight at the end. And then 16 mil for Zamasu, by the way. Chill, Zamasu. Oh my goodness, he's hitting hard. Oh my god, and he had like a 4 mil normal there, which crit for 2 mil, which is pretty good. And then Cell doing nothing. We'll take that nothing. And dude, Zamasu's still building up attack. So he did 16 mil there, and he's still building up attack. Zamasu's very good. I love how the physical one just pushes them aside. Stab you in the back. And, you know, I'm fine with his attack sets or whatever. And, like, he does hit harder against Superclass. It's whatever. Like, 3.5 mil, sure. You're a support unit. I just want him to dodge more consistently, right? Like, I gave him a full dodge build, and it's just not enough. Like, he doesn't get enough built-in dodge. There's a good couple dodges, though. But yeah, you really like him to be 70% to be, like, really reliable. You're really playing a dangerous RNG game if you're below 70%. All right, so here we got, like, kind of an involuntary giant Piccolo Jr., so sure, we'll take that. That's the one thing I like about Orange Piccolo is you can kind of choose when you want to do it. With this guy, it's like, yep, when it's coming, and you're taking it. He doesn't hit nearly as hard as Orange Piccolo, but it's still good. It's still a very good transformation. Like, this Piccolo Jr. is very good. It's kind of crazy how Dokkan's just, like, you know, Namekians have been one of the more, like, not good teams in the game, and they just turned around and made, like, Namekians, like, 2 of the best units in their classes, right? Like, this Piccolo Jr. is regarded by many to be one of the best, if not the best, like, Dokkan Fest TUR. And then we've got Orange Piccolo, who, until Bulma came around, was just the best overall unit in the game, period. Some people would maybe still think that or argue that, right? So, but right now, he's at least top 3, which is, yeah. So, 2 Namekians, like, atop the charts, man, right now is very cool. And I think Bulma being at the top is super fun, too. Like, sure, we got this Peppy Gal Dragon Ball Saga unit. It's, like, the best unit in the game. Sure, we'll take that. Especially for someone like me who loves Dragon Ball Saga, right? All right, so yeah. 800k, but it doesn't matter. We're in giant form. So that's about what this cell hits. Because I think when you're in a giant form, you're seeing like a unit with basically no defense. So yeah, this cell max hits. I think in a previous video, I quoted him at like 750k. It looks like that's pretty spot on. Because we took 800k there. So he's probably like 800k might actually be his attack stat. So definitely like weaker for a red zone boss. But once again, because he's multi-supering, and if you take type disadvantage, you can get caught and die. So I do like how they balance this fight out. It's a nice change of pace from, like, you either live or you get one shot, right? This is a good fight where, like, you can eat damage and get the thresholds and, like, try out mechanics, right? And then right there, we popped his active skill. We got the nice little turn deletion there. So Cell's going to lose 1 turn, 1 action. And I'm trying to figure out, like, how to drop the orbs the best. Like, I wanted those physical to drop down, but or those int ones. But I think no matter what I would have grabbed, they wouldn't have dropped. And we got 24 key anyway, so I was overthinking that one. And then we got Agel Goku Black. He's perfect because he's in a spot where he can't get hit, which is just what we want. Piccolo getting a little... I think that's just the 5 dodge. Like, I don't think I gave him any more dodge. I think I built mine pretty offensively. I'd have to double check it, though. Alright, so effective against all types. Well... yeah, I maybe gave him dodge because he is effective against all types, huh? Alright, so they're still building up, dude. Piccolo Jr. still building up. Finally got the build up there done for getting hit. And then here comes our boy Zamasu. Breaking in a 10 mil attack stat. Still building up by getting hit. Look at all that. Still building up. And then, yeah, 3 mil for this guy. This guy's a little bit underwhelming. They could have done better with him. They definitely could have done better with this guy. This guy just does not feel good to play, but I got him there because he's AGL and he's a support. But he's definitely like a liability to me. All right, so now we're on the tech phase, so we want to use int. Luckily enough, we got an int Zamasu just chilling right there. We'll pop some active skills. We'll go infinite Zamasu. We will definitely do that. Dude, this infinite Zamasu is pretty fun. I love it. Because then it's like, look at slot 1. Look what Cell's trying to do in slot 1. And we've got infinite Zamasu to just put there and like tank everything. Like for free. And now we're like linking too, which is really awesome. So this is how they should be like linking normally. This is the Fix Zamasu campaign, right? Like the Tech Zamasu should link with the int one even before doing infinite Zamasu. But at least now we can see them linking together, which is good. I'm tempted to put in Zamasu in slot 3, right? Because like STR Goku Black. So even though we're losing some links there, I opt to do that. It's the safer route. Because we know in Zamasu is going to tank for sure. Whereas Goku Black could actually get killed. Now, I probably would have been safe just leaving the Zamasu's linking. Because we should, in theory, kill Cell Max before we get to that attack. But I just wanted to play it really safe. So 12 mil here. Probably would have been more towards 13 or 14 mil had we stayed linked. But yeah, this Cell can eat some damage. So we didn't get any additionals there. So yeah, probably fine playing it safe here. And then just eating every attack. 5 mil for this Goku Black. I wish they didn't have the Killing Blow mechanic. Because this guy is a much needed unit on this team as a support unit. And he would be hitting 9 mil attack stats. But like, yeah, he has to kill somebody first. Alright, so here goes Zamasu. Definitely popping off some good damage here. And then sure enough, we eat a super. So my play there to move Goku Black did definitely help. We tanked for double digits. I think Goku Black would have still lived it. But we would have taken a nice chunk there. I don't know. We could have taken 400k. So I'm glad I moved Goku Black out of the way. So my play there actually worked out very well. And now we're pretty much in the clear to win. Because I feel like Piccolo Jr. is going to tank just fine and put up some nice attack. If he for some reason doesn't get it done, Tech Zamasu will for sure. So it's pretty much GG at this point. Yeah, Piccolo Jr. 7 mil. We'll take it. I did get mine rainbowed, by the way. What I decided to do, because obviously I rainbowed Zamasu, so I'm not summoning anymore there. I did have some coins, and I did buy my Piccolo Jr. is at 90%. I did decide to rainbow him with coins. The average player should never rainbow units with coins, because then what's going to happen is when they come back, you're going to get extra dupes that are wasted. But I like to rainbow my units when I can. So anyways, guys, there you go. Let me know how you handled this Cell Max mission for all extreme types. I did it pretty much with that standard Zamasu team there. Let me know how you're liking these events. Thanks for watching. We'll catch y'all on the next one.